So there are a number of different types of triangles, and we can classify these triangles by two ways: by their sides or by their angles. The first triangle we're going to look at is the equilateral triangle. This type of triangle has 3 equal sides and 3 equal angles. Then we're going to look at the isosceles triangle. This triangle has 2 equal sides and 2 equal angles. Then we're going to look at the scalene triangle, which has no equal sides and no equal angles. We have the acute triangle, which has 3 acute angles, and an acute angle measures less than 90 degrees. Then we have the right angle triangle, which has one 90-degree angle, depicted by the box. Then we have the obtuse triangle, which has an obtuse angle, which is an angle more than 90 degrees. Let's take a closer look at the right angle triangle. It's easily identified by the 90-degree angle that's usually depicted in a square box at the corner of the triangle. When we know the length of 2 sides of the right angle triangle and we want to calculate the third side, we use Pythagoras Theorem. This states a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Now we have to label our triangle in terms of a, b, and c. We'll first look at the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is the longest side of a right angle triangle, and it's always opposite the 90-degree angle. So we label that c. Then we'll move on to name the other 2 sides of our triangle, a and b. Now let's look at some examples. This example says, find the value of x in a triangle shown below. First, we identify the type of triangle that is shown, which is a right angle triangle. We can see that there's a 90-degree angle on one corner. And the formula to find out the length of one side of a right angle triangle given the length of 2 sides, as we previously said, is Pythagoras Theorem. The formula for Pythagoras Theorem says that c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. Now we're going to label the triangle in terms of a, b, and c. So we know that c is the longest side of the triangle, which is also called the hypotenuse, and it's easily identifiable as this side. We can also look at the angle, and we know that the hypotenuse is the side opposite the 90-degree angle. Then we label the other 2 sides as a and b. So now we're going to substitute the numbers into the letters, and we're going to get an equation. So c squared, 13 squared, is equal to 12 squared plus x squared. 13 squared is 169, is equal to 144 plus x squared. Now we're going to put all the like terms on one side of the equation. So we have 169. 144 now comes over the equal sign, and we know that the rules for algebra is when a number goes over the equal sign, it changes its sign. So therefore, if it was positive, it's now going to be negative. So 169 minus 144 equals x squared. 169 minus 144 is going to give us 25, is equal to x squared. If x squared is equal to 25, then x must be the square root of 25. Therefore, x is equal to 5, or 5 is equal to x. We're going to go on to our next example. This triangle, again, we're going to be using Pythagoras Theorem. We identify the hypotenuse as x, and we're going to label the other 2 sides of the triangle. So the formula again says that c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. Now c is actually x squared, is equal to 12 squared plus 5 squared. X squared is equal to 144 plus 25. X squared is equal to 169. X therefore is equal to the square root of 169. X is equal to 13. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys understood. Thanks for watching.